FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Now, if you do the math, as central bankers are wont to do, you might be forgiven for sensing that these felicitous projections look a little bit dodgy. To reach the projected 2012 surplus, outlays are assumed to rise at 2.4% nominal rate over the next 4 years. That's less than half the rate they rose the previous 7 years. Revenue, incoming money, is assumed to rise at a 6.7% nominal rate over the next 4 years, and that's double the rate of the past 7 years. So using spending and revenue growth rates that actually prevailed in recent years, the 2012 surplus quickly evaporates and becomes a deficit, potentially on the order of hundreds of billions of dollars. Now, doing deficit math is always a sobering exercise, but it becomes an outright painful one when you apply your calculator to the long-run fiscal challenge posed by entitlement programs. And were I not a taciturn central banker, I would say the mathematics of the long-term outlook for entitlements left unchanged is nothing short of catastrophic. Typically, critics ranging from the Concord Coalition to Ross Perot begin to wring their hands collectively over the unfunded liabilities of Social Security. A little history will give you a sense as to why. President Franklin Roosevelt originally conceived a Social Security system in which individuals would fund their own retirements through payroll tax contributions. But Congress quickly realized that such a system could not put much money into the pockets of indigent elderly citizens who were ravaged by the Great Depression. So instead, a pay-as-you-go system was embraced, making each generation's retirement the responsibility of their children. Now, fast forward 70 or so years and ask this question. What is the mathematical predicament of Social Security today? Answer, the amount of money the Social Security system would need today to cover all the unfunded liabilities from now on, what fiscal economists call the infinite horizon discounted value of what's already been promised recipients, but has no funding mechanism whatsoever currently in place, is $13.6 trillion. Not billion, trillion. $13.6 trillion is an amount slightly less than the annual gross domestic product of the entire United States. Demographics explain why this is so. Birth rates have fallen dramatically, reducing the worker-retiree ratio and leaving today's workers pulling a bigger load than the system designers ever envisioned. Lifespans have lengthened without a corresponding increase in the retirement age, which leaves retirees in a position to receive benefits far longer than the designers of the system ever envisioned. And formulae for benefits and cost of living adjustments have also contributed to the growth in unfunded liabilities. Now, the good news is that Social Security might be manageable. While the issues regarding Social Security are indeed complex, it's at least possible to imagine how Congress might find, within a $14 trillion economy, which is the United States, ways to wrestle with a $13 trillion unfunded liability. The bad news is that Social Security is the lesser of our entitlement worries. It is but the tip of an unfunded liability iceberg.